Have you ever noticed how you can read every self-help book, listen to countless podcasts, and still feel stuck in the exact same patterns? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly transform their lives while you feel like you're running in circles? What if I told you that the one thing keeping you from moving forward isn't what you think it is, and it's something you've been avoiding without even realizing it? There's a single shift that changes everything, and once you understand it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without this knowledge. I know what it feels like to be caught in that space between wanting change and feeling powerless to create it. You've probably tried so many approaches, new habits, different mindsets, various techniques, and yet something always pulls you back to where you started. It's exhausting, isn't it? That feeling of being your own biggest obstacle, even when you desperately want to grow. You're not broken, and you're not doing anything wrong. What you're experiencing is completely natural, and it's actually a sign that you're ready for something deeper. Most people never even get to this point of awareness. The frustration you feel isn't a sign of failure. It's your inner wisdom recognizing that surface-level changes aren't enough anymore. The truth is, you've been trying to build a new life on an old foundation. And that foundation has been quietly sabotaging every effort you make. It's not your fault that you didn't see this before. We're taught to focus on changing our actions and thoughts, but rarely are we shown how to address what's underneath them. Here's what nobody talks about. You can't move forward until you stop carrying the past with you. But I'm not talking about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't matter. I'm talking about something much more specific and powerful. Every experience you've had, especially the difficult ones, has created what I call energetic residue in your system. Think of it like invisible weight you've been carrying without realizing it. Every unprocessed emotion, every unresolved situation, every time you pushed through instead of feeling through, all of that accumulates. This residue doesn't just sit there quietly. It actively influences your decisions, your energy levels, and your ability to receive good things. It's like trying to fill a cup that has holes in the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it never stays full. Most people try to overcome this by adding more motivation, more discipline, more positive thinking. But you can't build lasting change on top of unresolved energy. It's like trying to plant a garden in soil that's never been cleared of rocks and weeds. The breakthrough happens when you stop trying to move forward and instead turn toward what you've been carrying. This isn't about dwelling in the past or getting stuck in old stories. It's about finally giving yourself permission to feel what you've been avoiding to acknowledge what you've been minimizing and to release what you've been holding on to. When you do this, when you finally clear the energetic residue, something remarkable happens. The path forward doesn't just become visible, it becomes inevitable. You stop fighting yourself and start flowing with your natural growth. In just a moment, I'm going to share the exact process that allows this clearing to happen naturally, without forcing anything or making it complicated. It's simpler than you think, but the effects are profound in ways you probably haven't imagined. If this is resonating with you, please subscribe. It really helps me continue sharing these deeper insights with you. To understand why this works, we need to look at how your nervous system processes experience. When something challenging happens, your body creates a natural response. Emotions arise, energy moves, and ideally, the experience completes itself and moves through your system. But modern life rarely allows for this natural completion. We're taught to be strong, to keep going, to not let things affect us. So instead of feeling through experiences, we learn to manage them, control them, or push past them. Each time we do this, we create a little pocket of unfinished business in our energetic system. Over time, these pockets accumulate and begin to form your unconscious operating system. They influence what feels safe, what feels possible, and what feels true about yourself and the world. This is why you can know something intellectually, but still feel blocked from living it. Your unprocessed experiences aren't just memories. They're active forces that shape your present reality. They create subtle tensions in your body, influence your thoughts, and most importantly, they determine your capacity to receive and integrate new experiences. This is why affirmations sometimes feel hollow, why positive thinking can feel forced, and why lasting change feels so elusive. You're trying to create new patterns while old, unresolved energy is still running the show beneath the surface. But here's what's beautiful. Your system actually wants to complete these experiences. Your body knows how to process and release what it's been holding. You don't need to figure it out with your mind or force it with your will. You just need to create the right conditions and get out of your own way. When you turn toward what you've been avoiding, not to analyze it or fix it, but simply to acknowledge and feel it, something shifts at the core level. The energy that was locked up in maintaining these unresolved states becomes available for your growth and creativity. This isn't about becoming a different person. It's about removing the barriers that have been preventing you from being who you naturally are. It's about clearing the interference so your authentic self can emerge and express itself freely. Here's how you begin. Create a quiet space and ask yourself this question. What am I carrying that isn't mine to carry anymore? Don't think about the answer. Feel for it. Notice what arises in your body, what emotions surface, what memories or situations come to mind. Whatever comes up, place your hand on your heart and say, I see you. I acknowledge you. Thank you for trying to protect me. This isn't about fixing or changing anything. It's about finally witnessing what's been there. Next, breathe into whatever you're feeling. If it's sadness, breathe into the sadness. If it's anger, breathe into the anger. If it's fear, breathe into the fear. Your breath creates space for these energies to move and complete themselves naturally. You might notice physical sensations, tension releasing, emotions flowing, or energy shifting in your body. This is your system finally completing what it couldn't complete before. Trust this process. Your body knows exactly what to do. Practice this daily, even for just 5 minutes. Each time you do, you're clearing another layer of energetic residue. You're making space for your natural vitality and clarity to emerge. Don't expect dramatic changes overnight. This is about creating a new relationship with your inner experience. And like any relationship, it develops over time. But you'll likely notice subtle shifts quickly. More energy, clearer thinking, and a growing sense of possibility. Remember, this isn't work you have to do perfectly. It's simply about showing up with willingness and compassion for whatever you find. Your system has been waiting for this acknowledgement, and it will respond to even your gentlest attention. What you're doing takes courage. Most people spend their entire lives avoiding what you're choosing to face. By simply considering this approach, you're already breaking patterns that may have been in place for years. Change doesn't happen in a straight line, and healing isn't a destination you arrive at once and for all. It's an ongoing relationship with yourself that deepens over time. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's completely normal. You're developing a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life, the ability to be present with your experience without needing to change it or make it different. You have everything within you that you need for this journey. Your willingness is enough. Your presence is enough. You are enough. If this resonates with you, I'd love to continue this conversation. Subscribe to join our community of people who are choosing depth over surface, healing over hiding, and authentic growth over quick fixes. In the comments, share what came up for you as you listened to this. What are you ready to stop carrying? Your vulnerability might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Remember, the path forward isn't about becoming someone new. It's about removing what's been covering up who you've always been. Until next time, be gentle with yourself and trust the process.